Hi, welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. My name is Kevin Quigley. Kerin Monaco is an intuitive guide, astrologer, and mom. She helps light workers align with each other so that they can serve with more heart and less struggle. Her evenings are dedicated to parenting her extremely spunky little girl and a quirky Italian greyhound.
Hello and welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. I'm Kerin Monaco. I'm so looking forward to talking to you today about whatever card comes up or comes through. I'm using my newest deck. I got it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, so squee, deck excitement. I got the Field Tarot, and this was created by Hannah Elizabeth Fofana. So beautiful. I am so drawn to working with it. I haven't quite had a connection to a tarot deck like this in some time, so I'm really excited to see what message we are going to talk about here today. Now, while I shuffle and let whatever wants to come out, drop in the comments what deck did you recently add to your collection, and then let me know how it's sitting with you, if you're really feeling it or if maybe it's falling flat, because goodness knows that happens. Okay, cards fell at my feet. They never fall gracefully in my lap, but there's one that I just looked right at and I know it's our card, so here we go. So the card that came up is the Fool, Beginnings. And I think really, honing in on the message or honing in on this focus of every day we're given this option to start again, to start over. And that phrase start over has been coming through in my channel so much recently. So much to the point where I had to start focusing a little bit more and being even more intentional with my mornings. And so how I did that was, I'm an avid journaler. So I'm going to share my practice with you, okay? And I hope that maybe you can take a piece of it and implement it into your life. Maybe it's going to help you get more intentional and give you a little bit more clarity how to live with a little bit more purpose, okay? So I wake up, I always make my chai latte. Always. I cannot function without it. I'm not looking to start functioning without it either, but I am an avid journaler, so I grab my latte and I sit down and I write about a couple of things. So the first thing is I write out my goals every single day. So I'm working with four core ones right now. And so every morning I write them down. Sometimes I'll tweak a little detail in them. Sometimes I will take a detail out so that it leaves it a little bit more open for the universe to play with me a little bit more. But I write them all down every single day. And what I found is it kind of aligns me and commits me to those goals in a way that feels good. And it's also that it functions as that reminder of this is what we're working on. This is what we're working towards. We, meaning me, myself, and I. I also write down my core desired feelings. I'm a huge Danielle Laporte follower. And so I write down my core desired feelings, which right now I'll share them with you. So I'm working with the desired feeling of being in my feminine more, working on my worth, my self-worth, and then ease, really starting to focus on doing everything that I can with more flow, not so much focused on taking the hard way, but really taking a look and saying, how can I be easier on myself? How can I make this just more fluid? And that has served me really, really well. And then the other little thing, so these are my little things that I write. The other little thing I write is I have a little vision board box in my journal. I'm a bullet journaler. And I just jot down like something that I really want to see come into the big picture. So the other day I just moved. So the other day I put I want a beautiful patio full of plants and ivy growing up the screen. Well, not up the screen. We don't want to destroy it, right? And it was funny because later on in the day, I met up with a friend who had a housewarming gift, and it was a plant for me to put on my patio. So you'd be amazed at how well it works. The second thing I do is my gratitude practice. I think we've all heard that a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, and that has been the case for me. I know that the more I love the life that I'm living, the better my life gets. So I kind of let this process be fluid. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll journal out 10 things that I'm grateful for, I'll just, list them out. Other times I'll just sink into gratitude for something specific. So it might be, how grateful I am for a beach day with my daughter with no tears and, no sand in places. We know that never happens, but, no sand in the uncomfortable places. And I'll expand on that. I'll just really let my heart fill up with gratitude for that day and that moment. So after I do my gratitude, I'm kind of primed for manifesting. And the Fool is that step before the Magician, right? That master manifester. And my preferred manifesting practice, I do two things. I do the quantum water jumping, which I'm gonna not chat about here. Maybe if I do a video and Two of Cups pops out, I will do quantum water jumping with you. But I love to script. And if you're new to manifesting, if you're new to the scripting process, it starts out with Dear Universe or Dear God, whatever you connect with, Dear Goddess. Thank you. I am so happy and grateful for, and we'll say ... And then you just journal what you want to experience into that script. So it could be, Dear Universe, I am so happy and grateful that I got 3 new tarot clients this week, and they're all working on relationships or whatever your thing is. And it just feels really good to be stepping into my purpose, to be stepping into spiritual mission. It could be something like, maybe you're single and you don't want to be anymore. So it could be, Dear Universe, thank you. I am so happy and grateful. I just went on the most fantastic date with the most beautiful woman, and she is everything I've ever wanted. And you could go ahead and journal, or, for the man that I've always dreamed of is now here in the flesh. You can really put anything that feels good to you into this script. Now, because I've been doing this consistently, actually, I think this morning I noticed that I was on day maybe 89 or 89, maybe 87 or 89, maybe it was 88. So I've been doing that practice daily for a while, and about once or twice a month, I will go back and read through those entries, those scripts, and I will highlight what has come to be, what has manifested. And what's really beautiful about that practice is it builds your confidence in manifesting, as well as you can see how your vision for your life is expanding. It's just, I really recommend it, okay? And then the final thing I do is I will pull a card. And sometimes, I will ask a very specific question. So it'll be, what action am I being guided to take in my business this week? Or how can I show up? One of the questions I used earlier this week was, how can I show up and be more present with my daughter? Other times, I'll pull the whole, what do you want me to know? I love that question. Always comes through with what I don't really want to know, right? And you can also use it as a journaling prompt. So, here's one for you. If you were to pull the beginnings, the Fool, for yourself, maybe that journaling, that you can make that a prompt, a journaling prompt of, what do you want your mornings to look like? Or what fresh start are you embarking on? Or what journey are you beginning? Or do you feel called to start? So really powerful, okay? And then, I wasn't gonna do this, but I just got this little zing in my heart to share this with you. I also I start my morning with some deep breathing, just some deep belly breaths, breathing into the energy of the day. But I also conclude with a breath work that brings me into the heart so that I can really lean into love and then lead from that heart-centered space. So what I'll do, if it's okay, and it's okay because we're in the video already, right? So what I'll do is we'll just do a brief guided breath work. Okay, so come into that comfortable seat. If you're lying down, that's also fine. But we're gonna inhale and just imagine that breath coming in through your feet. So just imagine that breath coming up the legs, traveling through the belly, right up into the heart. And then as you exhale, you're gonna send that breath up through the crown of the head into the heavens. Whew. And then on your next inhale, bring your breath down the body, so through the crown of the head, into the heart space. And then exhale, press it down the body, sending it into the earth. We'll do one more full round. So inhale, drawing that breath up through the feet, into the heart space. And then exhaling it out through the crown of the head into the heavens. And then one final time, inhale through the crown of the head into the heart. Exhale, letting it travel down. And then you can bring your hands into prayer or let them rest over the heart, and then just breathe in right into that heart space. We'll take 2 more rounds. You can come back, or you might feel guided to stay there. So I hope that this video is helpful. I hope that there's something in here that inspires you to start your day off right. Even though I shared that I do it through journaling, we know that you don't have to write it down. It can just be something, maybe you sit and just bring that gratitude for a couple of things into your heart and breathe that into expansion. Maybe you just sit and do a brief visualization of how your day is gonna go, or what you want the week to look like, or the month or the year. So you have creative freedom, artistic liberties to really design your mornings in a way that feels good, that sets you off on the right foot. All right, so like I said, I hope that this was helpful. If you have a practice that you would love to share with me, definitely put that in the comments. I will be checking in with them. But I am so grateful to have been here. I hope that this was helpful. I know I now said that for 3 times, but I'm just a very grateful person. I'm very happy to have been here. So I love you, and have a beautiful rest of your day.
Hi, thanks for watching. This is Kevin Quigley with Tarot Off the Cuff. If you can take a second, click the subscribe button down below. That'll let you know when a new video is posted and you might want to jump over and watch it. If you hit the thumbs up for the videos that you really like, that will help spread the word, so new people will find Tarot Off the Cuff in their feed, and that helps the channel grow. That would be great. And if you got a question or a comment, positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree, or if you want to add information or your own take on a particular card or a particular topic, put a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.